starting to single cover Kofi more. What's the importance of, you, Trent, Plummer, DeMonte, Coleman, et cetera, being able to knock down 3-point shots?
You got to be ready to receive the ball and put up a good shot. But I think more importantly is defense. Old saying, you win games playing offense, but you win championships playing defense. We're all good shooters, and sometimes Curry has a 0 for 9 game, and then the next night he sets a record. So for us, just trust in the work we put in offensively, but more importantly, just playing Illinois defense and getting wins after win.
Thanks, Jake.
Hi, Jake. Brad mentioned that he liked the effort, or how hard you were playing as a team, but yet felt emotionally flat. That was a game against Michigan that at least had some outside chatter around it, and I wonder if how you might feel emotionally coming into an early morning game against Purdue, but yet there were a lot of people that thought, at least coming in, that the Big Ten championship would go through West Lafayette this year.
So what is your question?
I'm sorry, I didn't do a very good job of asking that. Brad indicated that maybe there was a little bit of emotional flatness against Michigan. Mm-hmm. This is another big game, and maybe even higher stakes when it comes to the Big Ten championship, and it's on a Monday morning. How do you get ready for that?
It starts with preparation. We were a little emotionally flat, I guess you could say, compared to Michigan. But that game's over, so not dwelling on that at all. This is the highest ranked team in the Big Ten right now that we got on tomorrow. Got to bring it. Got to do anything it takes to get a win. I'm not too worried about the last game coming into this game.
And obviously there's going to be the battle of the bigs. There's Ivy, there's Trent Frazier. I'm wondering if this game actually ends up being won between the Grandisons and the Stevanoviches, and how those kinds of battles and those players play out in this game.
You don't know who's going to have a good game. I hope it's all of us. Just got to be locked in on scout reports, guarding your man, and execute on offenses. It might be not a great answer to that, but it's just kind of straightforward to me, if you know what I mean.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, Jake, a year ago today, actually, you guys lost to Ohio State at home. And since that point, you're 20-1 against Big Ten conference teams. I guess, what is the key to putting such a strong stretch of Big Ten play together like this?
So you want the secret sauce? No, I'm just kidding. That's a tough question. There's so many little things that go into that. If you look at those 20 games, there's probably a couple that were, down to the last second, 50-50. One play made the difference. So I'm glad that is our record as of a year ago. But can't get complacent on it. I just got to keep doing what we're doing in practice, in the gym. Stay locked in, be coachable, listen, good positive energy, and just hope.
How well do you remember that game? Is there anything that stands out about the couple days after that may have ignited a flip here?
Time is kind of like a blur nowadays. I don't really remember too much. To answer that question well, I don't know. We just hooping right now. That's the quote.
All right, thanks, Jake. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake. I know the Purdue's big three guys are getting a lot of national attention in the college game, but also, from pro scouts and such. Is there any extra motivation to sort of show that you guys are on that same level when you're playing against people who are getting that much attention?
You saying personally or as a team, or both?
Both. You can both.
Well, personally, I have never been ranked in high school. Had no stars, no offers, none of that. So I don't good for them. They are good players as Big Ten pros, but that don't mean nothing to me at all. And I think our team is the same way because I feel like that we're better than other people want to admit sometimes. So I would say it's a natural chip on everyone's shoulder on this team. But yeah, that's more so for fans to feed off. We're in the trenches, getting to it. We don't care who it is.
Awesome thing.
Hey, Jake, I know the thing to say is every game is the same, but when you have a top 10 opponent fighting for a Big Ten title, what does this game mean to you guys inside that locker room to prove to yourselves, I guess, more than anything?
You kind of answered it. I think it's just another opportunity for us to again prove that we're a national championship caliber team. Another chance to prove who got the best big in the league. It's another chance to prove who's the top dog. I've heard that these are the two teams that people think are going to be in the Big Ten championship. So once again, it's another opportunity to just tell somebody again what the deal is.
And your guys' defensive numbers, Jake, have really improved, especially during conference play. I think you're number one in defensive efficiency right now. What do you think has led to that improvement as the season has gone along? And what do you think this game can show, given that they're the number one offense in the country?
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of veteran players, got a veteran coach, a coach who's never satisfied with being second or third. Always pushing us every day. We start film sessions and we see our defensive accountability individually for the last game and as a team. And if a number slips, he hammers it home. We lock in on it in practice and just chipping away, chopping wood.
Thanks, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jake, kind of a weird question, but with the early start tomorrow, I'm just wondering, what time do you guys plan to go to sleep and wake up?
Going to bed early. 8, 9 for going to bed. And we got a early morning shoot around. So I'll wake up 5:30.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jake, I just have a quick follow-up. I mean, in a sport that's got so many numbers and all of this stuff to evaluate things, is it as simple to do this really as just hooping, right? Does it really boil down to something as kind of easy as that? And not easy, but you know what I mean? Not overly complicated.
Well, I mean, to put it like this, everyone's goal, for instance, on both Purdue and our team, everyone's goal is to play professional basketball. And we've been doing this for years and years and years. And like someone said earlier, all these games are kind of the same in the terms that they come down to the same things: guarding actions, executing, rebounding the basketball, being in shape, listening to your coach, and being able to follow a game plan. So when I say hooping, that we're hooping, I mean it in a way that we're not worried or preoccupied about certain things, because in a way it'll figure itself out if you do the right things. You know what I mean? So just playing hard, all those type of, there's just certain things you got to do, and you got to do it.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, does the MLK holiday have the same resonance for your generation as maybe it does to your grandparents?
Very important holiday, but I would say it's my grandparents. It means more to my grandparents, probably given the generational time gap. But still means something to me.
Yeah. Did you get the day off at Exeter?
I have no idea. I don't know. I'm sorry.
All right, that's all I got. Thanks for your time.
All right.
Is that it for everybody? Thanks, Jake.